Hey guys, Mike with KCWho is here, and I know it's been a little bit since I've posted, and I want to apologize for that. I had a lot of things happen, so I want to go over those things with you, and I have some news announcements. So some of those are just basic news, but some of it's bad news. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so it's been a little bit since I made a video. There's been a couple reasons why. First of all, I had to have an oral surgery, get my wisdom teeth removed, and talking and doing a lot of stuff in front of the camera just hasn't been high up on my priorities list because of that. Also, me and my wife recently decided to adopt 2 kittens, which I will show you a picture of now. That is Rune and Glyph. They are brothers, and they're about 5 months old. So they've been a little bit of a handful now that they've gotten used to the place. They're crazy. They are all over the place, and it's very different going from a 17/18-year-old cat like we had Calvin, if you remember, to 2 4.5/5-month-old kittens. So it's been a little bit crazy. I would love to get some footage of them for you guys, but they are pretty much like blurs of fur for the most part. And then other times they're just sleeping, which I have plenty of pictures of. Trust me, my phone's getting filled. So yeah, that's been kind of keeping me busy and a little bit away from doing filming. And yeah, I apologize for that, guys, but you know, I try to film only when I have something to really share with you guys and really show. I don't like making frivolous videos with no point just to put something out. So if you're really upset with me, I apologize, and please forgive me for that. I'd like to move on, though, to some bad news. Since the time I last posted, I have had some losses in my collection, some of which were not very surprising, and some of which were. And there could be a lot of reasons for the ones that weren't surprising, but I think I have some ideas as to why they happened. So first of all, let's start off with the ones that are not quite as surprising. First off, my mature male Lasiodora parahabana, named the Dude, has finally passed away from old age. He lived for quite a long time. I was given him, if you remember, by someone dropping them off at my local pet store and saying they didn't want him any longer because he had matured and he was going to die soon. And that was quite a while ago. I would say almost a year. So he lived for quite a long time. I didn't pursue trying to pair him just because Lasiodora parahabanas have an extreme amount of babies when they breed, and that was just not something that I was really wanting to be responsible for. So I just made sure that the Dude had a comfortable environment to live, and he lived for quite a while and did pretty good. So that was sad, but not unexpected. The second loss that was pretty much expected was Pho. That was my Sono Cosmia Ricky, mature male. He also, just after maturity, it kind of starts a countdown. Some species live for quite a while, like the Dude did, but some of those shorter-lived species, they just don't last as long, and he also passed away from old age. Now on to those that were a little more surprising. First of all, I lost the scorpion that I had, which was the Asian forest scorpion. Don't remember the Latin name off the top of my head. It had a bad molt, got caught halfway through, and just didn't make it through its molt. On that note, the second unexpected was also a bad molt, and that was Rathalos, my Megaphobema robustum. And, you know, that really sucked. I really love that species, and I had some problems with that particular tarantula since I got it. If you go back and check my older videos, you'll know that when I got him, I think it was a him, but when I got Rathalos, He wasn't in very good shape to begin with, and I was really trying to rehabilitate him. And then the very first molt after I had gotten Rathalos, it was not a great molt, and Rathalos had lost his fangs. And I made some superworm slurries, and we got through that, and that was pretty touch and go. It's not something that I ever hope to experience with my tarantula keeping again, because it's not fun to have to do that. But we made it through that, and I thought that that Rathalos was going to be good from then on out. And then this past time that Rathalos tried to molt again, didn't make it out of the molt, and I just found Rathalos dead one morning. So wasn't happy about that either. And so when those two things happened, I kind of took a step back, made sure all my husbandry for everything, kind of double checked it. And I think that maybe if it wasn't just chance and they were just chance bad molts, because I have had other molts that haven't had any issues. So there is that possibility that it could have just been chance. But just in case, I also have purchased a humidifier, because now that it is getting colder, the heating in my building has turned on, and that could be possibly drying out things. So I'm double checking to make sure to stay on top of my water dishes, and I am also adding a humidifier into my apartment to try to keep some humidity levels up, so that, maybe if it is because of the dryness in the air, hopefully we don't have any bad molts going forward. So yeah, that was the bad news. So now on to, I don't know, maybe good news, but mostly uneventful news is that tomorrow is the Kansas City Reptile Show, which, as usual, I will be there, and I would like to see anybody and everybody that would like to talk to me, because I'm a talker, as you can see. So if you guys are going to that show, make sure to seek me out, grab me, say hello. I'd love to talk to you. I typically get there right when things open, and I usually don't hang around too long. I'm usually there for maybe about an hour, hour and a half, because I usually like to get what I'm getting and get out, because it's usually pretty crowded and it's just not my favorite thing. So if you're going to be at that show, I would like to talk to you, and I am going to be picking up some new things from that show. So I expect to be probably making another video for you guys tomorrow, or shortly thereafter, going over my new additions. So again, sorry that it's been a couple weeks since I made my last video. Thanks for the love on that video. It was a lot of fun to make. So if you haven't watched my last video, go check that out. And I hope to make some more fun stuff for you guys in the future. And look forward to seeing what I pick up tomorrow. But other than that, have a good one, guys.